Welcome to FX Street. If you like what we're talking about, you like the content we're producing, head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. You can follow Akash and I individually, myself at Just Analysis 1 and Akash at Mangyeko 0. Taking a look here at Ethereum. Ethereum's had a beautiful bounce off of that 3-week Kijun Sen. That's where it closed. The last 3-week candlestick, and then we have the current 3-week candle that opened up. Nice bounce off of that, off of the Kijun Sen, and really just showing its strength there. But it's slightly above that point of control that's being read on the 3-week chart. Go over to the weekly chart. You can really see how a floor has likely been established at the 618 fib retracement and the top of the cloud single span A at the $2,500 level. Next target it's definitely going to have to surpass here is the 50% fib retracement at 2,900, and then the critical and psychological value at 3,000. That's the next one. But ultimately, before we probably see any major selling pressure, you'll see it come up to that 382 fib retracement and where the weekly Tenkan-sen is at, and the extended 2021 and 2022 volume profile. That's all in that $3,300 value area. But there should be enough momentum to push it out above that and higher, especially when you look at the oscillator levels. You have the RSI bouncing off of that final oversold level in the bull market at 40, the composite index coming off of those 3-year lows, and the optics bands are coming out of those extreme oversold conditions. So Ethereum looks really nice and primed here for a breakout. But certainly, I think in the interim, before we talk again on next Tuesday, that 3,300 is likely the topping point, the furthest upside potential we'll have until next week. And then on the downside, certainly $1,000 below that upside target that is at the bottom of the cloud here at single span B at 2,300. That's where I see the furthest downside risk for Ethereum. But I'll pass it off to you, Akash. I'm not sure what you see.
Thank you, John. So although this upswing that we see here might look a little bullish, I believe this is a short-term outlook, and we're not going to see this uptrend sustained for quite a lot of time. I believe Bitcoin and Ethereum are in an extremely similar position, and that a retracement is just around the corner. So again, let me explain briefly about the breaker. The breaker contains a higher high and the demand zone formed in between these peaks. So when price breaches below this demand zone here, the demand zone flips into a breaker. And what happens during and that's when this bearish breaker develops. A bearish breaker indicates that not indicates a bearish breaker usually has a lot of buyers or people who long trapped here. So any move into the breaker will often be met with massive selling pressure, and hence I'm expecting a rejection here at the breaker, right? So there's a chance, although we did see a minor rejection on the first retest here, or second Feb, the one that we're seeing right now might probably extend all the way up to this probably wick at this wick at 2,926. Perhaps the bodies of this candle here at $3,081. So it could extend to these two levels here, but I believe ultimately rejection is likely. Yeah, so short-term outlook, the upside is probably capped at 3,081. A rejection at any of these levels here could see ETH fall down to the weekly support level at 2,324. But eventually, I am looking for a dip below the 1,730 support level here, which will again collect the liquidity resting here. So this is my target for Ethereum, a swift move into the breaker followed by rejection into the liquidity pool. So that about sums it up for me.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.